yard, and as long as the dog doesn't take them, you know, it's pretty secure that way. At least I'm comfortable. And I live on a main road, and sometimes I've got lots of fruit trees. So I've got weird people coming into the yard, especially when it's, you know, harvest time. They want to help themselves to the fruit. But how do I know if it's meaning good intentions or they just want to pick some figs off the tree or something like that? Okay. So it's really weird. But if, you know, so I can walk up to someone without hitting them, but actually say, hey, what are you doing? Time to get out of my yard. I don't know if they've got a knife or what they got, you know. So, and by law, because they're in your house without being a lawyer, you're probably more likely or more able to get away with it than you would if I chase them down the street to hit them, okay? So, 3 thrusts. We're going to go centre or low. You're going to go higher towards that third eye or the throat. You withdraw, bring it over the top, overhand thrust, okay, like so. Shake it off. Where do you think you might change your position? And as you change the position, your hand can be like that, but it might also be down like that. Where do you think you might use that sort of a technique? Sorry?
When they're lower on the ground?
Yeah, you could if they're, you know, midget or something like that, or they're low on the ground, you could use it like that. I would probably say if they're on the ground, it's probably time to get away. You can do it. Unless they've done something serious, you're looking for a finish, you could do it that way too. Definitely a dog though, okay? So if a dog's coming up at you, it's quite reverse. If I've got it like that, okay, then the dog's going to latch on here on the arm. But if the dog's coming at you, you can stack the dog down, you can sweep the dog, you can knock the dog back that way. So thrust. So I can thrust down that way, but if I was towards a human, I could thrust over that way, over the hand. The reason why? I can now go straight into a strike and chase them down, okay? So let's try that. So we're going 1, 2, 3. Now from here I'm going to transition and step backwards and take the other leg. 1, 2, 3. Transition, step back, ready attack with the other leg. 1, 2, 3. Transition, step back. 1, 2, 3. Transition, step back. Try that, go that own timing. Just watch, don't run into each other. As you get good with it, speed it up. We're just being horizontal at the moment, or linear I should say. Doing good, keep it up, speed it up. Good workout, if you speed it up. Ten more seconds, go as fast as you can. Doing well, sprint now. Doing awesome. And time. There's 2 styles, it's one's not right, one's not wrong. It's what you feel comfortable with. When you do it this way, you're faster, okay? That is much faster, less chance of losing grip. But for me, everyone might be different. I feel more powerful like so. Imagine if I'm like an axe or a sledgehammer, it feels more powerful for me doing it this way. And I can also use leverage here, okay? So what works for you? And sometimes it's situational. Like if I was trying to get lots of leverage here and I clip something, it's going to slow me down and it's going to be a disadvantage. But if I just went straight like so, it's going to be much easier. So your environment also plays a factor. Alright, so what we're doing is just a head strike. So whenever the right leg is forward, the right hand is striking, just like so. Try that, see if you go. Looking good, that's it. Just try and get that rhythm going, a bit like what we're talking about. So, Tom, just here, just on the spot. You don't actually have to go anywhere, you just leg replacing. This is going to be important for later, because you're going to need this to drill. Just leg replace. Nice. That way, if you've got a big class, you can keep it going and you're not going to run into people's way while moving forwards and moving back. Pretty good. Don't just leave it in your thumb and index finger, depending if you've got, you know, on your hand. I mean, I've got inside my hand, I find it difficult to hold things these days, okay? From just doing palm heel strikes, okay? And hitting elbows and the rest of it. So I've got big calluses and lumps in my hand, but it's like bone that's dislodged. One of the, you know, we all have our injuries. So I actually find it hard to hold on to things, okay? But I've just got to grin and bear it. Even this sort of thing, it doesn't feel that comfortable, but you just work through it. But trying to just have your fingers floating, because it's easy to lose the weapon like that. So be prepared to be rigid on impact. Go again.
My hand is still recovering.
Yeah, no worries. Awesome, looking good. Do the same thing here, so we're going to go into the body now, okay? This time we're going to go a little bit lower with our stance, almost like a horse straddling stance. But I'm going to step up and step back, and then try and really have control of it. Maximum power and impact. Imagine where you are, maximum power and impact. Better with a low stance, get your body weight down. Horse straddling stance would work. So this could be, keep going, this could be an orange technique. You've still got the weapon, you're not going to hurt them seriously. You might dislocate their kneecap, or crack them on the thigh, or sweep them. So going low could be an orange technique rather than a red technique. Excellent. And time. Alright, so we're going to put these together. Okay, we're going to go head, body, legs. 6 strikes there. Let's go that again. Follow me on left leg forward to begin with. I'm going to step forward and go head. Step forward and go head. Leg replace, body. Legs. Let's go again. To the count. 1, 2, 3. Body. 4, 5, 6. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Shake it off. So the next one I'm going to show you is an uppercut. Okay? Could be into the groin, could be underneath the chin. You might have gone to the legs and it's moved out of the way, you just bring it up. Okay? After that, the thrust comes in there nicely after. But let's just do a little stand here and then stand back. So from here, just drop it, stand up and drop back, okay? Just a little uppercut. It's also a quick defensive manoeuvre. To the count. 1, slide, back side. 2, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, stop it over. Let's try it on the other side. 1, 2, so after the uppercut, we're going to go thrust, overhand. Okay? So we're going to put that together now. So we're just going to do the uppercut, thrust, overhand, then change over. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, change over. Let's try that. We'll keep it together. So there you go. Moving pretty quickly. Okay, stop. We'll keep it together. So there we go. Right leg forward. Let's go right leg forward. Hey, is that activating the hand? Right leg forward. Yep, cool. Okay. So uppercut, thrust, overhand. Change our footing position. Go again. 2. And then strike. Good. 3, 6. Time. You and I can partner to begin with, is we're going to practice the strikes and the defences, okay? I'm going to speed this up rather than show you the defences without a partner, we'll do it with a partner. You're doing the strikes, I'm going to do the defence. You're going to go head strike and step forwards, head strike over the top. Good. Go head strike, like so, yep. And I'm going to step forwards. He's going to step back and foot replace and do another head strike. Okay, now he's going to go to my body and do a body strike. Now the other side on the body. Now it's going to go legs and legs again. Good, now I'm going to do it, okay? Head strike, body, change the legs, good, change the legs, legs, good. I want you to get into the habit of changing the legs, just so we coordinate, a bit like what you're talking with the boxing and skipping before. So we're trying to switch the whole body on rather than just moving the hands. In a rules fight, you won't really worry about that, okay? But that's going to give you maximum power by allowing the legs to come in a close situation. Once more, okay, you're going to strike first with both left leg forward, go. Head, body, legs. I'm striking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's do that for your partner. Go for it. Work out who's striking, who's defending. So 2 hits. Did you 2 or 4?
Yeah. 5, 6. Yep. So good. And 2.
Alright, but just for the drill sake, it doesn't have to be like this, but when he goes to the body, when you go to the body, see his right leg forwards, I'm going to go right leg forwards, and my hand's going to be up like so, okay? It doesn't have to be, it can be done the other way as well, but just for the drill, so we've got in the same process. Now when you go to the other side of the body, I'm just going to do that, okay? Let's try that.
Yeah, never do that. Let's cross over on the top.
Yeah. Like this. Right.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
So right foot forward, right arm up.
Yeah. Just for the drill. And your hand keep in the same spot. Good. Yep. So that would have been down the other one. Like this striking.
Yeah.
So that strike is similar, yes. Yeah.
And swap.
Good.
Now, use your strikes. So,
Looking good.
inside,
Nice, well done guys. Go again.
inside.
Good job. We're going to add 2 more strikes, which are going to be similar. It's going to be an uppercut. This could be relatively dangerous, but I'll trust you. So I'm going to go for uppercut. I've had my kids and I'm in the grandkids stage. Good. Just a downward block, like so, okay? Obviously here, he might be going for my chin, okay? If it was the groin, I might use a different strike. But it's like trying to flick it up to cover my chin. Okay, so from here, I'm just blocking it here, allowing for my transition out to the side. So what you do is what I refer to as posturing. It's like a bullfighter, okay? You sometimes see this in MMA when someone's on the ground and you've got the top person that wants to do the finish while they're on the ground. They will posture. And you need the same sort of, so you've got the face out the way as you block, okay? He's now going to go to the other side, okay? I didn't change my legs, I'll show you why. Change again. Now, okay? So we're both right leg forwards, just for the drill. Now, left. Good, right. Left. Good, so keep the feet the same, just for the drill, so you get that, neuro science happening, the neuroplasticity, by following what you're being taught, okay? So we're just trying to train you. See, I went to the wrong side, so if I went to the wrong side, all I do is I don't change the next time. I'll wait for it. So I've gone to the wrong side, I'll wait for it, and then I'll pick it up to the next one. Okay? See how you go with that one. Uppercuts. Let's go 2, then the other guy does 2. Go. Good, now the other guy do 2. Watch your fingers, make sure you've got your hands spread. That's it. Then the other guy, go 2 uppercuts. Good. Awesome, shake it off. Well, now we're going to add that in. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay? So you've gone from the legs, 6. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're on the legs, 7, 8. Alright, let's try that. Start from the top leg. These are just drills. They're just partner drills. I wouldn't necessarily fight like this, but it's going to help your muscle memory later. We're just going to go for that thrust. If you just aim for the middle of my body, just thrusting. Okay, I'm just looking to tap it down. I can tap it either way, but I'm just looking as he goes through the middle of the body just to tap it down. My aim is to be on top of him so I can hit his hand after. And I can really do it on either side. It really doesn't matter. I prefer to go this side and give a little flick because the gap is between the thumb and index finger, and if it's not holding tight, and if I go to the outside, you could lose the weapon, okay? So that's why we do that and going just down to there, okay? That allows me to flick up on that same motion. So that's just the thrust. You can also, with the thrust, you can do these parries here, okay? But this is what I find the easiest, just the circuit. If I can go here, okay, with the right leg. This isn't too bad, as I said, because I can move forwards as well, but he can move forwards on me, okay? But I can still bang the hand. The reason why I'm suggesting to bang the hand, there's 2 reasons for it. Number 1, it's still an orange technique if someone's attacking me, okay, with a weapon. So I haven't busted his head open. Number 2, it's closer. So because it's closer, it's easier to hit. Because it's the closest part of the body. So I'm not overreaching and making a mistake. It's a bit like a jab, okay? That's all I'm doing. Then if he bangs his hand, then I can decide, do I need to finish him, or am I going to give him respite, get out of my yard, So that depends on the decision of the time and the circumstances. But it's just a little tap, okay? Just tapping to the side, okay? And you can step in on it. I wasn't for you, but you can actually step in to get more leverage to get on the outside, and that's really good when you're here. Because then you can attack the legs easy and the head. Give that a go. This is when I say workshopping it. Because everyone's a little bit different, the angle might be a little bit different. So if you want to tweak it, change it a little bit, feel free. Alright, take it in turns, please. And you can work on a counter after as well. Good, take it in turns. Good. China or something like that, it might break. So just using these flick sort of techniques, as you're doing, they're very effective, okay? So they're fast and they're effective rather than full power shot. Play with that one, workshop it, see how you go. Go easy on each other.
Go this side.
And this is just one of the things you could do. There's probably 100 other things you can do. Yeah. And if I was doing that, I'd probably dip a little bit. I'd probably like duck under to get there, okay? Make yourself a little bit shorter. Because if you go straight up there, you might not get there. You might jam it. Because, he's not going to necessarily over exaggerate. It might likely be just a short technique. Yeah. And then you just carry it out.
How was that?
That was
I'm just doing a parry, so stress low, and just parry,
use Brett, I'll just take it easy, Brett, and we both will. So this guy's now coming to attack me, alright? I'm not really sure what sort of attack he's going to use. Now it's definitely in the red zone, because he's got the weapon, I haven't got a weapon, okay? So I'm thinking I'm going to need to immobilise him. If I keep away, run off if you've got the speed to do that. So if you can get away, but you might not be able to, you might be closed in an environment. If there is a weapon that you can use, belt, whatever, just to even it out, that's okay. Assuming that you haven't got that opportunity. So if he's coming around to attack me, I've got to get in, okay, the first thing. Then I'm thinking about what am I going to hit him with? Could be my head, could be my groin, he might be thinking the same thing. But when you've got the weapon in this place, you've got to here go to the outside of the weapon rather than the inside. This will give you leverage. And then using that same technique as earlier, it's easy to strip the weapon with the leverage, okay? It's got to be done in a fast movement. Okay? I was doing security in a nightclub and I saw this technique, someone come in with a shotgun underneath his jacket. Too fast for me to realise what's going on. He stuck it underneath the throat of the guy in the nightclub, okay? It was Highley Street, very late at night, okay? Pump action shotgun underneath the throat. I thought, this is it. This guy's tough, and I've gone towards him very quickly. The guy used that technique and stripped him of the gun, okay? And then they were wrestling for the gun. So don't go for the wrestle, okay? But you can use your headbutt, your knees very quickly. It's that element of surprise that's going to make it work, okay? So after he took the gun, he stayed within range. But if he smacked him with the gun rather than thinking about, okay, I've got a gun, I'm going to shoot him, okay, you can do it with the butt of the gun very effectively, with the, just smacking them in their own face. So I'll just show you again. When you put down the weapon or you grab the weapon, I'm dropping it here for him to pick up. Don't get into a habit of giving him back the weapon, okay? What I'd like you to be able to train to do is to throw the weapon away. What's the reason for that? If there's cameras, they see it go down, you've got rid of the weapon, okay? If the coppers turn up, even if you've disarmed him, you hurt him, if you're the guy with a weapon, they're likely to shoot you than anyone else, okay? We'll just go through that again, please, Brett. So you're coming in, you might be thrusting or going to hit, okay, I'm coming in quickly, might be a headbutt, could be a strike here, but I'm going to the outside, that's what I'm aiming for. Can soften him up here, and then from here, I just transition here quickly. Hold on tight if you like. So from in here, I'm just transitioning. And even if I have to change, see what happens? It just twists him up, okay? So from here, you don't have to like fighting for it. If you got to here, then I can transition. Try with each other. Offer a little bit of resistance, look after your hand. But don't forget, here we're looking after each other. In the real situation, I would have headbutted him, or punched him in the nose, or poked his eyes, kicked him in the nuts, whatever you need to do. The main trick is to go for the outside. Yep. Yep, cool, that worked. Nice. Yep. And here you can also use your body, which I didn't do. You can step in.
That's small circle.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Make sure when you're flying, it's just on the outside.
Yeah. And if you step in, so from here, I get in, I come here, and I step in on it. That gives that opportunity. Yeah. So, just that quick motion, all in that one motion. So think about it. Come in, doesn't matter which way you go for, because I can be this way as well, but put your body into it.
That's true.
Yeah, and then it just strips it. And if you're there and you can't put your body, well then just do like that. Can't go washing. Yeah, pretty much what you're doing. Yes, nice. That's it. Correct.
And you're grabbing. Yep.
Yeah. And I was saying to you, I was taking these on bread, I was making a mistake. If you put your body into it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you can almost throw into that.
That's what I use it. Bear in mind, it's not right side.
Yeah, I was just
Sorry,
trying to
outside
say.
to use the other.
Yep,
Like, hip to hip.
yep. Like a hip toss.
Yeah, you did that. Right, so do you
That's it.
on here, right there,
motion you get there. That's when you reduce that. Your hand's on the inside, so you're not going to get as much leverage. You're going to get just on the outside of their hand. So even if I carry here, I'm going to go to here. To get that. Yes, then the outside. Yeah, good, nice, that's going to work. Yeah, that's no, we've got the leverage. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just if you wouldn't mind holding it, and you can hold it a bit like the rifle. So if it's got like a rifle here, it's run away, it's going to probably shoot you if you can. But if you push it to here and you get the butt, you can actually whip the butt towards his face as well. So you can get the outside to here, okay? So that's what I said with the butt, okay? So from in here, what you're doing is you're going in here, and you're going inside, the headbutt's here, but you're whipping actually towards him, because he's thinking about resisting. But as the hands go, it's an unusual sort of feeling when your hand goes this way. You don't have much control. So just smack him in his own face with the back of the weapon and then move it off. And then, I'm not lining up to shoot him with it, just smack him with it like it's a bow or something like that. Because you don't know if it's got rounds in it, you know, you don't want to be done for murder.
I was going to say, just keep your finger away from the trigger.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's really effective, okay? So, that's where the other guy went wrong when I saw it in the nightclub, because he made the same mistake the first guy did. He went under here, he got it off him, but then he's like trying to point it like a gun. If he just smacked him in the head with it, yes. Now keep it moving in this direction like I went before. Exactly. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, good. That's good.
I'm thinking more like if you're holding a weapon like this, or it'll be.
Yeah, move your body too. So step in with your right leg now. Yeah, so this leg, you step past it. Step over here. Yeah, you're stepping in. That's it, step past it. Yeah, that's it. Good, not bad. And you can actually step past it. So when you've got it here, let's say you point it here, right? And I've got it here, I can actually step past it. Similar to what you're saying before. That might throw you off balance. You've got to walk through. Walk through. Yes, that way. Techniques, okay? So, we're going to start off in shoulder stance like so. We're going to go into a tension stance, a little activity that you can do as a warm-up here. This is a good warm-up activity. I didn't use this before. We're going to here, back to here, to the other side. Alright, so good little warm-up activity. So shoulder stance, tension stance. Prepare, left hand in front, and then from here I bring the left hand across and I do that first thrust, one of the first techniques that I showed you before. And I'm changing this a little bit because I'm allowed to, okay? So I could do it side on, but I'm going to thrust and bring my weight behind. So that's going to be the first technique. The second technique is going to be a head strike into bear stance. Then the third technique, I'm going to bring it back here, okay, as I'm transitioning back.
Sorry, what's that?
So let's do it from the top here. I'll go again. So we're here. So think of it exactly pretty much the same footwork, but we can adjust it. So the first one, we're going 1. So that's like that technique. 2, that's your bear stance. And 3, we bring it back through the centre, yeah? That's what you usually do? Good. So let's do that again. Prepare. 1, 2, 3. Now we step back. 4. I'm going to do a body strike. You might do a different strike if you wanted to. 5. Remember we go into a horse straddling stance here. We're going to hit down low this time, just for me. Good. Let's go to the top again. So a shoulder stance. Cover. Prepare. 1, 2. Yep, just a head strike with the left hand if you like. Yep, head strike with the left. Good. 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, we're going to come up. 7. I'm going to use a thrust here, okay? And then after the thrust, I'm going to bring it back and go into a knee, and then a double thrust coming back. And that's your night strike. And we start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What was
7. 7.
What was 6, sorry?
Where were we?
So from here.
It was a head strike, I reckon. Yep, so just come back. Head strike.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Then into the thrust. Reach it back. Knee. Double strike.
Yep.
Cool. So, that's mine. But yours might be a little bit different. Kyoshi Scott has got 12s in it. Sheehan Don does here, brings it back with a double lock, okay, from here. I'm just keeping it simple so I can show you the basics and then you guys can elevate it from there. So you can really do whatever you want, okay? So when we do freeform, being that creative part of the martial arts, you get the opportunity from first hand to develop your own form, and you can use other forms or other techniques that you like. But this is just using the iron horse, which is the first form you learn, and putting in those strikes, so you're getting familiar with using the weapon in different ways. So it gets you a chance to be creative with that weapon, okay? I'm going to let you workshop it. You all know iron horse. You can use mine or you can create your own, but what I would suggest you do when you do this, that's still the starting position. When you do it, just break it down. Don't try and do the whole lot, okay? Just work the first 3 techniques, okay? Up to you. You got from there, just a quick acknowledgement. Thanks for training, guys.